Welcome back. We got a younger man to share with you today. Got a young family as well. Nice looking photograph. He's from the country of Kenya. His name is Charles Milton Ongalo. And his wife is named probably Mildred, but they got the D's inverted to B's. So it says her name is Milbreb Osabo, but you pick whichever name you want to use. His number is 2268, 2268. The reason I give you that is if you want to learn more about this guy, you can go to our website, finalfrontiers.world, and search through our preachers, and if you put in his number, 2268, it'll take you right to the page we have on him. You can see his photograph in color, his biographies, reports he's written in, photographs he sent in, give you more information about him. But I want to read you his testimony, which came to us in 2011. So we've only been working with this brother for about 5 years now. Let's see what he's gotten done in 5 years. Here's his testimony. It was in a Sunday service when the pastor ministered from John 3:16 and added that there is no one righteous, not even one, concluding by saying the wages of sin is death, and that all have sinned, that I was saved. Okay, the pastor didn't say that he was saved. After the pastor preached all these things, he got saved. I puzzled my sins out, and then by my mouth I confess Christ is Lord. I have no idea what he means by that. Puzzled my sins out. I guess he means he confessed them. By faith I was saved at that moment. That was January 1990. After 7 years I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send to my people?" That's when I said, "Send me." I entered Bible college, graduated, and now I am pastoring and going to my people for the Lord as He asked. My wife was a born-again Christian when we met and were married in 1999. She is a joyful and hard-working wife and spends most of her time studying the Bible. Our life together is most enjoyable. Currently, I am involved in church planning, Bible translation, open-air evangelism, tribal evangelism, discipleship, and other evangelism efforts. I have trained 2 men to be pastors, and I've started 2 new churches. Approximately 150 have been led to the Lord through my ministry, and 75, or half of them, have been baptized. So when he first sent us his application, he had already started 2 churches and had 2 men in those churches pastoring them. He says regarding their home life, he says, "We live in a mud and grass house which has only 1 room." Now I see here, I print this out in black and white to read to you all, but on our website it's in color, and I can see in a short distance he and his family are standing under a shade tree, and in the distance you can see his house, which looks, well, you can see the grass roof on it. So go to that website, finalfrontiers.world, and put in his number, 2268. You can take a look at it. He says, "We live in a mud house with grass roof, which has only 1 room. Some of our favorite foods include meat, fruits, rice, tea, vegetables, French, and ugali, which is a cornmeal pudding." I think he just named some of my favorite foods. He says, "Since I'm living below the poverty line, and any financial assistance from a sponsor would be a most blessed thing for us and would enhance our work for the Lord. Please pray for us to be faithful in our work and that the Lord will raise up a sponsor for us soon." Well, the Lord did just that. But this brother can always use more help. Sponsorships, $50 a month. If you don't have that much and you'd like to help out, we'll take any offering you want to send, whether you want to send it one time or, hey, every day of the week, we don't care. We're going to take your funds and apply it to preachers who need it for support so they can be full-time in ministry. Now, this was 2011 we got his application. He'd already started 2 churches. Let's see what he's done with support or because of support since 2011. He has led 555 people to Christ. Of those, 182 have been baptized. He has gone into 26 villages to evangelize. Let's see, that's been almost 5 years now, 22. So every 3 months he's going to evangelize a new village. Every 3 months. Think of that. And of those 26 villages, literally 50%, they've been able to plant churches in. 13 new churches started. So that means he's averaged starting a new church every 6 months since his support began. I don't know who's supporting this brother. I'd have to look it up to see. I certainly wouldn't want to say it over the internet. But whoever you are, if you're listening, you see what you're accomplishing with your support. Every 6 months, this brother is starting a new church. You say, how in the world can any preacher do that? You can't do it in this country. But you can do it where the ground is fertile, where people are open to hearing the gospel. And if you use the biblical techniques we teach our guys, which is Paul never goes church planting by himself. He always takes his Timothys with him. Therefore, Paul can go with 5 or 10 Timothys, plant a church, leave one behind to shepherd those people, and move on with the other 9 and take a new Timothy with him, so he still has 10, and go on down the road to the next village after 3 months and plant another church there. Guys doing a great job. Thank you for supporting them. Visit our website, follow the link at the bottom, and see what you can do to help us out. God bless.